Hello, my name is Ronkit, and welcome back to episode 42 of my Postknight playthrough. In our last episode, we did the Wallow Hollow in the hard difficulty, and today we're going to be doing the Grim Grove in the hard difficulty. So what are the differences between the Grim Grove and the Wallow Hollow? Well, the Grim Grove stops having the Wallow family enemies, so the Walling, the Wallow, and the Wallow Chieftain instead have enemies from the Hooligan family, so the Hooligan Archer, and the Hooligan Witch Doctor. Now there's going to be a very nice mix between melee and ranged enemies, and I think every enemy can be a big threat, so instead of the Blitz, I think I'm going to go to the Elusive for a bit of a safer option. It synergizes very well with the Elusive cover, and with our build path of the Agility build and our items. So with that said, let's try and do the Grim Grove in the hard difficulty. Let's see how we do. So, problems is every enemy can one-shot us, so we need to be very careful, and we need to, charge with our shield up. Make sure we do not die by getting one-shot by any enemy, so we need to keep that potion up and ready for when that occasion does come, and just try to be safe, and we should be fine, I think. So, it has... Every enemy is a threat here. There's not one particular enemy that can be worse for us. Every enemy can be a big threat. I guess the ones I could highlight is probably like the Hooligan Archer. I think they attack very fast. They do so much damage. They're a very scary ranged enemy to deal with. And if you're not using the Blitz, it can be a bit hard to take them down. As you can see, look at my HP just going down. And we didn't even find a Hooligan Archer. So yeah, the Hooligan Archers, a bit difficult, do so much damage, attack really fast. So yeah, you need to be careful with them. Look at that. I'm just kind of dying here. Alright. I was trying to preserve my sword and shield for the next one, but apparently I couldn't. So yeah, the Hooligan Archer is a bit scary, especially if you don't have the Blitz to one-shot him, because the gap, to close with something that isn't the Blitz is a bit slower, right? Because the Blitz has double range. So yeah, that can be pretty annoying, but other than that, as you can see, he throws a lot of arrows, and it's pretty hard to defeat. But if you can manage to survive until you get to hit him with your shield and charge, you should ultimately be fine. And hopefully we are fine as well. So right now it's going to be a bit hard dealing with all these enemies. Alright, there we go, good. Let's just keep trying to beat these hooligans. Very strong enemies, do a lot of damage, very scary. Other than that, I think the Prongles are probably the least menacing ones. The Phantom Nears can do a lot of damage, probably one-shot as well if you're not very careful. The Goos attack very fast, even though they don't do damage. As they scale up those hits, they start to accumulate and do a lot of damage. Yeah, so I think the Prongle is the one that's least worrisome, but I think everyone can do a pretty scary job if we're not careful and don't use our shield and dash at the same time to do a nice healing and nice amount of damage to these enemies. Yeah, those Hooligan Archers just scaling, like 2 of them. Ooh, that's pretty scary as well. We did manage to take them down though. And yeah, we should be fine at least for the time being. Alright, have some annoying. Look at that damage from the Hooligan Archers, super strong. Yeah, let's just wait for our shield and charge. Good. We're almost taking him down. Nice. And yeah, we should be fine if we keep this up. I think we're dealing with all of the threats pretty nicely and ultimately doing a good job. There's like 14 or something like that of Hooligans and Hooligan Archers here, so very good mix between melee and range, and very strong enemies that we need to be careful about. And the number isn't going to go down very soon, so we're going to have to find a way to be dealing with all these enemies simultaneously while the levels get harder and harder from here. Alright, we need to charge with our shield here, or we're gonna die to these Goos just throwing their damage at us. Alright, nice, that's pretty good. Yeah, if we keep doing this, we should be fine. The synergizing, fair more charge or shield with our build path and our equipment, it just does so much healing. And we can survive super well if we don't get one shot. I think that's the most troublesome thing of this build, getting one shot. And right now, I think we're actually doomed here. Oh god, that was so close. They are so scary. They throw so many arrows at us. If you don't have our shield, we're just gonna die. Ooh, okay. That was a very close one. We have the Hooligan Witch Doctor now. Pretty annoying enemy. There's only one of him in this level, so I think we should eventually be able to beat it once we get our shield and dash. And there we go, 4 minutes and a little longer. but we did it. The Grim Grove in the hard difficulty. That was pretty scary. Had a few moments against the hooligan archers where we almost died. I think 1 or twice, so you know, pretty scary. But we heal so much from this abilities with our equipment and you know our build. It just works very well, and we healed so much if you do not get one shot. Yeah, with that we did the Grim Grove in the hard difficulty, 4 minutes and 2 seconds. We're not going for the fastest time. We just want to beat the level here. Yeah, we did it. It was a close one, but we did. I think the elusive build works pretty well. I think the blitz is a bit more riskier because even though there's a lot of hooligan archers you want to deal with, it's going to be pretty annoying to heal up all the damage every enemy is going to deal with you or deal to you. And the quadra track, I don't think it's very good. I think that's really aggressive. That's a hard one to beat, I think. Yeah, I think the elusive set worked fine. We did it. Next episode, we're going to move on to the Wary Thicket. But for now, this was the Grim Grove in the hard difficulty. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.